Hello, and welcome back to the land of our elders. We pick up with our entirely incompetent party in the town of Hornsey after killing a medieval vegan, the mayor of the town. However, them, being the incompetent buffoons that they are, managed to nearly kill one of their party members, and another one has vanished into the void, never to probably be seen again. Who knows where the hell he's gone. Dr. Envidar, you stand before the body of Iris, charred, burnt on the ground, only just barely alive. The doctor managed to just stabilize her last session, but only just. She is in the process of dying.
Hey, don't die.
I don't believe that a dying woman is going to be able to respond to you, Vidar. Doctor?
Oh, please, I would be responding right now.
If we take her to the hotel, I can stabilize her further.
Oh?
The chances are slim.
Alright, well, let's carry her like a thing of eggs.
Reeks of salt.
What? Salt? What reeks of salt?
The body.
Oh, did you put salt on her?
I don't think he got it.
No.
That's just the natural aroma of a rotting corpse that has... Well, a rotting living woman who has been struck by lightning bolts.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Alright, let's get this corpse over to the...
Not a corpse.
Hotel. I mean, get this body over to the hotel. Please don't die.
Yes, our genius party decided to grab an unconscious, charred woman, pick her up, and carry her body through the streets of a town in the middle of the day. As
Are you guys saying anything? I can't hear you.
As they often do. Because no one seems to understand anything about subtlety around here. That's fine. You arrive at the inn and are greeted by by the innkeeper as you bring in the salty-smelling nigh dead remains of your compatriot.
We got an almost dead person here, lady. We need a room.
You already have a room.
Oh. I mean, we have to stabilize this woman. This is a doctor here. We need a place to work. Oh. David went silent.
Doctor, I think you are just deaf. That's on your end. Doctor. Let's see, you're not on deafen. Apparently our doctor has lost the ability to hear.
Well, I mean, let's see.
That's going to be a serious problem. Your doctor seems to have suddenly lost the ability to hear and is wandering about like an aimless, wandering ghoul. Vidar, you don't seem to be taking the severity of this matter into consideration. Your doctor is wandering about...
Hey, doctor, stop! What are you doing?
You receive no response by trying to speak to the doctor.
I give him a poke.
He seems to be blind as well and wandering aimlessly.
I take his arm and guide him towards the bed to sit down for a second.
You start making your way upstairs to your inn room. By the way, you feel something wet trailing down your back.
What would that be?
a brief inspection, you notice that blood is coming out of Iris. Her condition is worsening.
Uh-oh. Well then, let's...
Oh, there we go.
Okay,
Doctor,
good.
he has suddenly regained his sight and hearing. Iris's condition is getting worse. She has now begun to bleed again. Her wounds are reopening.
I don't know, get her on the bed.
I give treatment.
You attempt to give treatment to Iris, who is in an unstable condition. Oof. 91 you rolled, Doctor. Unfortunately, despite your best efforts, over the course of several hours of treatment, Iris dies. Bleeding out onto the floor, coughing up her own blood, as well as hacking up a lung or two. Although, perhaps it was best she died, as the lightning bolt had blown off her fingers, her toes, and left her charred, bloodied, and broken.
Oh, damn.
You now have a corpse in your room.
The salt was too much for her.
I take her bow. Well, I guess you won't be needing this anymore. I'm sorry, old friend.
You add a bow to your inventory. Oh, by the way, you have barrels, 3 barrels, I think it was, of arrows in that room, too.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that fucking shit. Who bought the 3 barrels of arrows again?
The Doctor.
I did.
Well, you know what? I'm glad. You know what? I'm actually glad. I'm glad that we have arrows.
By the way, I will make a note that you are currently in... You actually entered the wrong room. This was not the room that the rest of you were sharing. This is the room that Dorvin, who disappeared, was staying in by himself prior to his disappearance.
Wait, what?
The room you are currently in, you actually... So, remember, you bought 2 rooms at the inn, side by side. One room the rest of you stayed in, the other, Dorvin was staying in by himself.
So, Dorvin was staying by himself, and he's not there?
Do you not remember what happened last session? Allow me to remind allow me, as the god of this world, to remind you, Vidar, the forgetful. Last session, at the very end, after your assassination attempt, you ran back with the Doctor to see that Dorvin and Iris were standing next to each other. Dorvin was seemingly looking at some sort of golden object being held by Iris. A bolt of lightning shot down from the sky directly onto Dorvin. He disappeared in a flash, while Iris was severely damaged by the strike. Dorvin has gone missing.
Missing, eh? Well, I don't know where he's at. Guess we'll have to just wait.
I don't think you get what I'm putting down, Vidar. You are in his room currently.
Oh, is his book here?
I was more meaning that perhaps you should look around for clues as to where he might have disappeared to. But, yes.
The good doctor.
Go ahead and look around
the
Vidar.
room.
Yes, I look around.
Give me a roll, Vidar. I'll do a roll for you as well, Doctor.
Alright. 52.
The doctor rolled a 35. I'll say that's plenty well good enough. You take a cursory look around the room and note that, indeed, Dorvan's books are here.
I take hold of one of the books. Well, I grab the books and add them to my inventory. Let's see. What books are there?
There is the book, which was originally labeled The Mysterious Unknown Novel, has now been discovered to be the Tome of Elder Lore. And the other book is Tongue of the Elders, which is a translation guide for Elder Tongue.
Alright, I gotta read this later. Okay, when I get the chance, I'll probably read it before bed. Alright, well, shit. We've lost a team member. And we've lost another team member. One's missing and one's dead. That's not good. Especially since one of them was the only range user we had. Looks like it's just you and me, Doctor. The two freaks, huh? Oh, do you take offense to that or something? Doctor?
The only freaks around here are the people in this town.
I mean, I guess. I don't know, but just kindred spirits, I suppose.
Do you not remember that blacksmith?
Oh yeah. That guy was kind of messed up. I won't lie. But Ben, it's just me and you now. Two weirdos together. Well, I guess morally speaking, we're all good now. No one to hold us back. Then again, I guess they weren't that great either, morally speaking. Oh well, doesn't matter. We're all good. Except we should probably find Dorvan. He'll probably pop up.
Oh, let's go get a drink.
Oh. Okay. How long does this room last, by the way? Like, what time of day is it?
It was the morning when you came back. However, it was several hours the doctor was trying to treat Iris to no avail, so it is now the afternoon. Not evening or night, but the afternoon.
Oh, I forgot. Did I mean, not to disrespect a corpse, but did Iris have any gold on her?
Let's take it.
I mean, she's not going to use it. She's dead.
The good doctor goes over and searches the body for any...
You inspect the body. The heat of the lightning has melded the metal into her flesh.
Feel like
the good doctor tries to cut it out.
Oh no.
Good doctor, you now have a fleshy, rotted chunk of assorted metals.
Oh man. Good call there, doctor.
We can melt this down and burn away all the flesh.
Yeah, I'm sure we can get something from it. Nothing else.
Separate the metals.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Shit. Lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. We got to get rid of this body. Can't just leave it here.
We can toss it into the furnace with the metals.
Shouldn't we take it to like the morgue or something? Corpse dealer?
No, it's too salty.
What the fuck?
There is a church in the town, as there are in many towns.
Good point. I pick up the corpse and I say, "Let's head to the church. Give it to the pastor." And I walk outside.
You walk outside, now holding a charred corpse in your hands in the afternoon, as mothers and their children are walking by. Ah!
Sorry, kiddies. This is life.
You make your way to the church.
A very salty life.
Oh my gosh, would you quit? But
Yes,
yes,
it's getting rather annoying, I would say. Now then, you make your way to the church, Vidar. You are now in front of the church.
Alright. I knock on the door.
With what? You're holding a body.
I figured I had her, like, thrown over my shoulder.
Yes, let's completely disregard the dead, then. Very well, you slung her over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes. You knock on the door.
How? I didn't figure that was disrespectful.
Hello, we have a dead body.
Oh, no.
The pastor opens. Why, hello, yes, my... Oh, dear God! What have you done, my son?
No.
This poor lass got struck by lightning.
Lightning? It's been a clear day all morn.
What else would you say happened?
It was magic lightning. We saw her shoot across the town.
Clearly the gods were Clearly the god was angry with her.
Give me a roll, Vidar, for persuasion.
I feel like this could easily be an advantage roll. Alright. Oh yeah, because like, you know, he believes in God, I'm sure. 62.
Your persuasion skill?
80.
I'll say that's good enough.
Yeah.
Ah, yes, I see, of course. God's divine judgment. Very well, then. I suppose you'd want her buried in consecrated ground here.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Very well. I can set up for a funeral.
Make sure the body is very deep underground. It's so salty it may
It will be
poison.
buried...
Oh.
It will be buried in the graveyard with the rest. Of course, I'll need some payment for the burial place, as is typical.
You toss him a gold coin.
You toss the pastor a gold coin. Okay, you toss the pastor a gold coin, and he says, that's good, I'll need about 3 more.
Oh no.
Okay. Give him 3 more. You have 300 of them, right?
Oh, me? Yeah, I guess I do. Alright, let's see. Wait, did you say 2 or 3?
3 more.
Oh, okay.
4 gold coins.
Yep. Alright, I was just adjusting my gold about. Alright. I give him the money. Yeah, I was actually...
the money. I am assuming that you are the only kin of the dead. I shall have a...
Kind of stretching it, but sure.
I shall have a funeral set up by next morn, if you would kindly return for the service.
Sure.
I suppose
What time?
my bishops will take care of the body for now. A couple of men come by to grab Iris's corpse off of you.
What time is the funeral tomorrow?
Be here early tomorrow morning.
All right.
Don't want to leave
that.
the body too long, I would say. Certainly not going to be an open casket.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Father.
any time, my child, though I hope this is not going to be a reoccurring instance.
Same.
I really do hope.
I killed myself.
The smell was awful.
You want to smell that again?
It was so bad it went through my mask.
That's pretty bad. All
Well
right,
then, gentlemen, you are now free to do what you will with the rest of your afternoon.
You know,
I'll head
that
to the blacksmith and get all this metal melted down.
I don't know if that's a good idea. Do you remember the blacksmith here?
Yes. I'll toss him in with the metal if need be.
You think that using his forge is a good idea? I'm just saying.
Indeed.
Maybe wait till we get to the next town.
This thing will start to stink by then.
It's already stinking.
It already stinks, yeah. Yeah, you know, I feel as though this has been a great loss to us. You know, let's hit up the bar. We need to cheer up our spirits because we lost our only ranged fighter and you can't fight very well. No offense, Doctor.
So,
Maybe God will send a vessel to aid us in our journey.
Maybe until
I
then.
didn't know that you were the believer, Doctor.
Well,
Although I suppose, with what you guys have been through, I can't imagine you wouldn't believe at this point.
you know, I feel I mean I definitely do after everything that I've seen. Plus I feel like
Go ahead.
oh, I had something but then I forgot. But yeah, I mean we've been seeing supernatural stuff all the time. Granted, I feel as though I am probably not the best morally, just as a creation, but, you know, whatever. Doesn't mean I can't be nice.
Yes, very
Yeah.
well and eloquently spoken, Vidar. You know, I may not
Okay,
be the
yeah.
best morally, but, you know, doesn't mean I can't be nice.
Yeah.
Congrats. Anyway, you have decided to hit up the tavern, you and the doctor, after your tragic, tragic loss of not only the death of your friend, but also the disappearance of another, who you can only assume is probably dead, considering he was directly struck with the same bolt of lightning that killed Iris.
I hope he's not dead. I hope we see him again and that baby. Oh, is there a baby in the tavern?
Yes,
Oh, hello, child.
it's drinking a beer.
Gaga goo goo. Oh, dear God. That's.
It's
got
down
the
an
hard
entire
style.
pint.
Oh, my God. Man, I knew kids would
Alcoholic
go like
baby.
that.
Speaking of
I
which,
knew,
that baby has hair on its chest. And
Uh,
calluses on its knuckles.
what the fuck? I knew kids
And
were
I
growing
swear that's a
fast.
tobacco pipe right there in its mouth.
Oh my gosh. It's fucking hell. Kids these days, am I right?
Tough
That
world.
thing might kick our ass.
Ugh.
Well, you've entered the tavern. It's quite bustling with activity and a lot of people, as you'd expect. Namely, mostly soldiers.
Hey, wench.
You don't get any response with your weak, pathetic "hey wench." Speak like
wench!
there you go. Spoken like you have a pair of balls.
Oh, come on now. All right. So
Yeah, hon, what you want? Needs a table?
yeah.
How many in your party? Come on, follow me, hon.
Two.
All right, here, have a seat here. What you looking to get?
I'm
He
looking
would take
for
10 bottles of everything.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Who's paying for that?
You are.
Me. Oh no, I ain't.
Listen,
I
you
have one-
shithead's gonna be just wasting my time all night. I got things to be doing, all right?
Like I'll have a bottle of mead, thanks.
But I think you mean a pint. Here. I'll be back. I'm guessing a pint for Freak Show over here, too.
Yeah, get him a pint.
All right, I'll get you some of the in-house beers. Be right back.
Oh wait, she didn't have mead? Damn it. I hate beer. Oh well, it's fine.
Your drinks are quickly returned, and you begin your drinking. Anything that you want to talk about?
So, Doctor, what are we gonna do now? I mean, well, actually, I know exactly what we're gonna do, but it sucks we lost 2 people currently. I'm the only one that can fight. Feel like I'm for a future of pain.
We could find some new members. So if they refuse, I'll just turn them. I'll give them the cue.
I mean, I don't know.
As you are having your absolutely, completely, morally, non-ambiguous, justified conversation, an elven woman approaches your table.
Hey, look. Hey, look. A fucking elf. Never seen one.
You have seen plenty of elves, Vidar.
I have seen
Don't
plenty of
go
elves.
coordinate to fuck.
What?
I know how you are around women.
What? You don't know shit. I haven't hit on any women. Oh, wait. Okay, I've hit on one woman since we started this game. I mean, this journey.
Yes, you hit on a tavern wench and got kicked out of an entire bar.
Ah, right.
Anyway, an
She
elven
has
woman
the appearance
approached your
of a-
table.
The baby looks it up.
Hello. You, want something?
Do either of you fine men want to buy me a drink?
He has the gold for it.
What? Dang no. Yeah, sure. Sit down. I guess.
Thank you.
Hey, bar wench.
Yeah, what you want, hon?
One more.
Alright, sweetie, coming right up. Bar wench comes over soon after carrying a large pint of beer. It's black and tar-like, as is your beers as well.
Ah, great. Well, water's hard to come by these days.
Why are you moping?
Huh?
This is the best shit around.
Oh, is that so?
Yeah.
Here, I taste it. What does
It
it taste
tastes
like?
as though you somehow managed to burn rubber, which you don't even know what is, but you somehow found this material, then burnt it, then you put it into a barrel, then you set the barrel on fire, threw that into the ocean, dragged it up, it was full of fish, you then set it back on fire again, poured the juice that came off of it into a glass, and then you drank it.
So it has a nice smoky, salty flavor.
Tastes
Yes,
like
I
mackerel.
suppose that's one way of putting it.
Ah, jeez, this is a lot of flavors. It's like a mackerel beer. It's like fish beer. It's weird. Burnt fish beer.
It tastes of cod
boy.
oil, burnt barrel, and a lot of salt.
Why would you make beer taste like... Yeah, honestly, though, why do you make beer taste like shit anyway? But yes, this is... God. I should have known when she didn't mead. I was like, ugh. All right. So, Elf?
Maybe you should have asked for something strong.
Maybe I should not have. Hey, Elf? What's your name?
My name is Lucia.
Lucia?
Yes.
That's nice. So, what are you doing
I'm not quite sure. I just found my way over in this area.
So you're new in town, is what you're saying.
So are you asking, do I come here often?
I mean...
Vidar, control yourself.
Yes, I guess that
Knowing
is
you,
what I'm
you'll
saying.
definitely
What?
take advantage of hits like this.
You keep your mouth shut. Now, what? What? Yes, I guess I am saying that.
Well, the answer is no. I do not come here often.
Neither do we. We're new in town as well, so to speak.
We sacrificed the mayor.
Whoa, calm down. Oh my gosh. If you don't lead off with that, man, jeez, I can't take you anywhere.
So are you adventurers?
Yes.
Indeed. I am looking to spread my cure far and wide.
Oh god.
That baby is punching the wall with its iron knuckle.
Look, we're... it's a long story.
Hold on, may I ask what your cure is insinuating?
I
I have the materials. I could show you if you help me get a subject to cure.
Well, doctor...
Unless you would love to be cured yourself.
Doctor, we... X-nay on the cure, eh? Look...
No, we need to do it.
What? No. Look, we'll show you later. But look, well, maybe I don't know. Anyway, look. The thing is, I'm a fighter. He's a doctor. We're out here trying to get some money. That's the gist of it. And we heard that there's a... I'm trying to think. What was that town that the guy told us to go to?
You need to go to the
Busen
Mountains.
Okay. We heard there was some good work up in the Busen Mountains. We were stopping by here on our way over there.
I haven't quite been that far yet.
Us either. Never been up that way, but here it's all right. Well, not really, but...
I mean, their drinks are mediocre. You get what you can get.
So, what are you trying to do?
Find something fun to do.
Oh, well, I guess
Someone fun.
Oh my gosh.
You're trying so hard you convince me that you're a virgin.
What?
Doctor? The fuck? A voice falls down from the heavens.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Vidar thinks to himself, this is weird. Alright,
by the way, Vidar is the only one that heard the voice.
Yeah, and I think in my head, yeah, bro, don't know what that was. Anyway,
What I say, you say even come through.
huh?
The doctor is rambling in.
So hard that she's a virgin.
What? Oh my gosh! Would you? Anyway, look. So you said you're trying to do something fun. Do you want to make some money?
Well, now, I'm not that type of person.
No, not like that.
Wow, Vidar, good lead.
No, look.
Can you tell he has the highest persuasion skill?
Oh man, this is what happens when a persuasive person means a person with super high charm. The charm always beats out. But anyway, look, all right. Damn it, I can never collect my thoughts when I'm playing. All right, would you like to head on over to Busen with us to make some money? We need an extra fighting hand. The doctor here isn't so good with fights.
Well, how did you know that I was a fighter?
I don't know. I'm hoping that you are. Honestly, at this point, if you got a slingshot or 2 rocks to go, really, that's an improvement than what we have.
I would love to join you, but what's the catch?
Really? Honestly, not much of a catch outside of certain death. But, there's that. Don't get me wrong. Well, it's not certain, but, we do go into a lot of dangerous situations. But
Okay, deal.
Wow. I feel like I'm getting more persuasive every day. But
Yes, Vidar, clearly that was all you.
yes, clearly. I feel like I don't even have to try
I
at this point.
feel like my brain went on broadband connection there for a second.
You don't want... I do want you to understand, we're in,
You seem to be on
dangerous
broadband as
scenarios.
well.
Yeah,
We need to upgrade.
I understand the danger. I'll come.
All right.
That better not be an innuendo, you virgin.
What? Look. I'm curious as to why you're so willing to jump into danger.
The way she was hitting on us, it's quite likely that she's desperate.
Doctor, please.
Me hitting on
She's
someone?
looking for any excuse.
Oh
Really,
no, I was
doctor?
just catering to the men's needs. He obviously wanted it.
You couldn't make it any more obvious. Virgin.
Doc, this is derailing fast. Okay,
Yes,
look.
Doctor, keep to the story, please.
Look, alright, I'm glad... Well, I, for one, am glad that we have a new fighting partner. I'm glad because, honestly, Doctor, you provide about as much backup in fights as...
A rock.
Yeah.
So he's a fighting virgin. That's worse than a sex virgin.
You talking about me?
I mean, I've died several times, but
I
that's
was talking
neither here
about
nor
the
there.
doctor.
Oh. Yeah, he kind of fights, sort of. Ever since he got that cane, he's been a little bit better.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got like a sword cane, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. Ever since you got that, you're like...
doesn't keep me from being decapitated every now and again.
Yeah, guess that's true.
Thanks for putting my head back on, though.
Oh yeah, no problem. Oh yeah, there's probably something you should probably know.
And that is?
I'm trying to think how to explain this. We're not entirely alive.
Alright.
Like,
You can be more blunt about it.
oh, okay, sure. We're kind of like undead, sort of, kind of, in a weird way. Not exactly.
Alright. And
Like-
your point is?
I just thought I'd tell you. You know, kind of weird. I figured, the general population would be like, oh, wow, that's really strange,
You know
'cause you're
what's
like-
weird?
The last time I opened this up to somebody before joining this party, I got hanged.
The blacksmith in town is the weird one.
You know, I find myself agreeing with you. He is incredibly
That
strange.
said, let's go to the blacksmith so I can melt down this hunk of...
No, we are not going to the blacksmith. He will attack us.
He didn't
Then you'll
attack you
kill
last
him.
time.
I mean, yeah, I probably would kill him, but I don't want the guards on my ass.
Just say it was self-defense.
You know, at this point, I feel like they'd probably believe me. I mean, they all know about the blacksmith, so... Yeah.
No, I have a feeling the whole town knows about the blacksmith. You can't hide something like that forever.
Fair point. All right. Let's go to the blacksmith then.
Very well,
So-
party. You all agree you want to go to the blacksmith then. Wonderful. Very well, you all make your way up the hill towards the blacksmithery, and you hear the sounds of very unrhythmic clanging. Not the sort of rhythmic, almost melodic sound of a blacksmith's hammer, but just kind of random crashing and smashing and clanging and bangings.
Kadar, get ready to kill a bitch.
Oh, man. I'm ready. Have I healed up since last session? I wasn't that hurt.
I don't think you took any damage.
I took
Hasn't
a little
even
damage.
been like, it's only been like a couple hours.
Oh,
in-game.
yeah, that's a good point. I only took a little bit of damage. I'm at like 8 instead of 12.
That sounds like a you problem.
What?
I said that sounds like a you problem.
No, I heard what you said. I don't understand it. But all right, let's get
You can
going.
hear the baby from here if you listen closely.
It's a very booming baby from that tavern.
Oh my gosh. Scary baby.
I swear it could kick our asses if it decided to fight.
Ah, yes, that baby is not actually a baby.
No, it's a baby.
No, it's a baby.
Might not be a baby.
Anyway, at the blacksmithery, the blacksmith punches a hole through his own door from the inside. You can hear
Looks like everything's normal around here.
You can hear a crack, and you see that his hand is now bloodied and broken, literally. He then pulls it back in, then opens the door normally, walks out, and goes, "Whoa!" And then, does a big old, you fuckers looking to get some shit done?
Yeah.
I'd like to borrow your forge to melt down and set these metals and remove impurities.
Whoa! 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 Oh! He just starts moaning for some reason. Then he rips off his shirt and then just starts rolling around on the ground, rubbing himself. Oh!
Please don't touch me.
And then looks at you and goes, "You said something about metal?"
Yeah.
I need to borrow your forge to melt down these metals.
"Oh, that's my baby. You can't touch my baby."
We're gonna touch your baby.
And then he gets uncomfortably close to you and puts a finger right on to where your mouth would be if you weren't wearing a mask and goes, "You can't touch my shit. That's mine."
I'll kill you myself if you get any closer.
He gets his face right into your face and he goes, "Shh."
The good doctor draws his cane sword and drives it upwards.
You attempt to slash. The blacksmith dodges in a very almost noodle-like way, but dodges very expertly. and then returns and says, no, and puts his fingertip on the tip of your blade and then goes, put that away. That's dangerous.
Like, I want to attack him, but I don't want to touch him.
Hey, Mr. Blacksmith.
Then hit him with your blades.
Oh, yes, purple thing.
Would you like to see a tough baby?
Nah. He then starts rolling around in the dirt.
I feel like we could just
and then he gets
use
up.
his
I'm
forage.
sorry. Back my hurt.
I feel like we could just use his forage while he's, rolling around and shit.
He gets up. He says, "Oh shit, my hand fucked." He then takes out some needle and injects himself directly in the neck. It's a strange, glowing blue liquid.
What?
Oh no,
What's
he's
that?
juicing himself.
Ah, that's good shit. You can
It's
hear
skooma.
What's that?
By the way,
That's got to be skooma.
you can hear his bones crack, and they actually go back into place.
What the
His
fuck?
hand
What
is
was
still
that?
bleeding, but his bones are not broken. Or at
Whoa,
least
whoa,
they
whoa,
seem to have
whoa.
been reset.
Excuse me, sir. What was that?
Master good shit, son.
What is it?
Would you like to know? But you probably
would.
a narc. Yeah, you's a narc. You get all up in my business.
I try to convince him I am not a narc.
What do you say?
I'm not a narc.
Okay, that's gonna be a hard pass. Give me a roll.
He's out of his mind. Why is it a hard?
Exactly. He's out of his mind.
You should convince him instead that you are an arc and you need your fix.
35. I don't think I'll need
Oh,
it.
that is actually a hard pass. Because you like, what, 80?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hard pass. Hard pass would be 40 for you.
Sweet.
What? You gotta be shitting me. You getting up on the good too?
Yeah, man.
Ah. I take it so much, I think my blood is it now. You know what that stuff is? It's real
What?
illegal.
What is it?
There is, what do they call it? Like, something with an L. It's a blue rock.
Blue rock.
Yeah, it glowy blue. The Inquisition would kill me if they found it.
And something. It's called Blue L something.
Yeah, like Lee the Bum. Something is good. It's blue and it glowing. It's a rock, but they put it in a tube.
Where did you get it?
Oh, I got my contacts.
Okay.
They
Cool.
they bring this stuff over from where it ain't so illegals. They gotta bring it all in special from Dorne.
Ah, from where I live. Used to live.
Yeah, I got a contact. He live in Busen, and he gets it from over the mountain from the black market.
Do you know his
Since
name?
I just call him Buddy.
Of course.
I
Oh,
can hear the rainbows.
Since I'm from Doran, have I heard anything of this substance?
Give me a roll. This will be a natural world roll.
I'm gonna fail that. Or not. 16?
What's your natural world skill?
Oh, wait. Oh, nope. Actually, that does fail. 15.
Close but no cigar. You have never heard of this strange blue substance.
Damn, that was a good roll, too.
Just fine, buddy. He'll be up on the mountain. I can point it out to you on the map. But you need to know the password to get in the secret place.
While the blacksmith is distracted, the good doctor walks over to the forge.
Give me a sneak roll.
Oh no, don't do that. While he's doing that, I ask him, what's the password?
Roll.
The password? Give me a high or low, Vidar. Say it. High or low. Low. Hey, you! What the fuck do you think you're doing over there, my baby?
He's probably just admiring it.
He pulls out a hammer from his pouch and slings it. Oop. It strikes the good doctor in the back of the head. And does 4 points of blunt damage, causing the doctor to be rendered unconscious.
Oh no. Dang nabbit, doctor.
That's
Anyway.
what you get for messing with my baby. She's so pretty. He starts stroking the metal of his forge.
Oh dear God. Okay. What was that password again?
Oh, the what? What are we talking
Password.
about? You?
Oh God. The password for your substance.
What
Your blue-
substance?
The blue shit you take, the good shit.
The good shit.
Yeah, you just injected yourself like 3 seconds
The
ago.
password to get to Buddy.
Oh, you mean this? And then he pulls out a white powder. That sure is good.
No,
and then
no,
he passes
no.
out.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, let's take this chance to use the forge.
Alright. I take the thing off of the doctor's body and I use the forge.
Do you know how to use a forge?
Of course I don't know how to use a forge.
What's your smithing skill?
5%.
Let
Give
me
me-
handle this. I have 10%.
Okay, there you go. You
Sure.
take it. You're an expert compared to me.
She's twice as good as you, technically.
That's true.
Give me a roll, Lucia.
Alright. 7.
Are you serious?
Yes.
How?
Damn.
I don't know.
Dang, you are using the D100 roller, right?
Yes.
Alright. You successfully managed to forge out the metals into their 3 distinct parts: copper, silver, and gold.
Haha, hell yeah.
And are able
See,
to
and
then...
that's how it's done, Vidar.
You then manage to pour off the
impressive.
metals into ingot casts.
Shall we do something about the doctor?
Yeah. He'll wake up. I throw him over my shoulder. This happens all the time. I might as well get like a special backpack for this guy.
By the way, Lucia, you may add a gold, silver, and copper ingot to your inventory.
Did you just say in? No, never mind.
Ingot. What about it?
No, not ingot. The way you said inventory.
I had a hiccup.
Oh, okay. It's like
Can we search the blacksmith's body for any of that blue substance or any information in his blacksmithery?
You want to look for the substance in his blacksmithery. Very well, you may explore.
I mean, clearly he takes a lot of this shit. I doubt he's out. I mean, he might be, but I don't know.
Very well.
Let's look for that blue shit.
Look, you walk inside of the blacksmith's small, humble abode to see a kilo of white powder.
Oh, I'm taking that.
What about the blue stuff?
We also need to find that. We can sell this white stuff.
I would sell it
But-
before the doctor wakes up. 50-50.
I doubt we're gonna have that much time. But let's see. I don't even know who would buy this.
I
Well,
would like to search further for any blue substance.
yeah, let's find that
And
blue stuff.
also, by the way, Durvin, the white substance is just in a mountainous pile.
Oh. A mountainous pile.
Yep. It looks roughly a kilo.
Is there
Maybe
any
a
like
few.
I have a
containers?
backpack. Can I shove it in my backpack?
It would
Oh my gosh.
fall out of your backpack.
Do we have any like is there any containers around? Any kinds of boxes or anything?
Give me a cursory look, Vidar. See what you find.
I give a cursory look. Uh, 68.
There's a box.
A box! I put the substance in the box.
No, you're right the first time. You put the substance in the white substance in the box.
Woohoo, white substance.
You aren't able to collect all of it. However, after lifting it, you realize that this was actually probably a lot more than a kilo. You now have 10 kilos
Oh my god.
of white powder.
We're gonna make a fucking fortune.
Anyway,
if we can find
give
the
me a
buyer.
roll, Lucia, for the look that you said you were looking around for the blue substance.
68.
68.
Said 20 kilos?
10.
Oh, 10.
68
I'm
is
sure if
not
you said-
nearly well enough. Unfortunately, you are unable to find anything.
Can I look for the blue substance?
You may.
Nope.
Unfortunately, you're not able to find it no matter where you look in this absolute travesty of an abode, with everything strewn and scattered about and covered in coke.
Can we search for the password?
I don't know what we'd even look for. Like a piece of paper that said somewhere?
I mean, he's pretty dumb. He has to keep it written down somewhere to remember it.
The both of you have already looked through his house and have turned up nothing, so...
Wake the doctor up.
The doctor is already awake and has been for the past few minutes.
Oh.
You
Hi.
realize this as you just now notice he's been humming a tune of which he's in the middle of.
You're quiet, Doctor. I emphasize my point.
The doctor continues humming his tune, just seeming contented to just kind of hang there on your shoulder, weighing you down.
Sounds about right.
Oh. Did I start?
Hello, Doctor.
The
You
doctor
awake?
awakens from his seemingly trance-like state.
I suppose you can walk now. Doctor?
Now is not the time for PTSD flashbacks, Doctor.
It's a hardcore.
Me? PTSD?
Oh, a baby.
Dear God, baby.
But yes, I put him down on his feet so he can walk.
The,
Why not put
the
him down
doctor
on his
slinks.
What?
Nothing.
I didn't hear any of that.
Doctor, they're currently looking for substances inside of the home of the blacksmith and have turned up nothing. Perhaps your keen surgical eyes might be able to find something they're hoping.
The doctor snakes around the apartment, looking closely for the substance.
Very well, you do so. It's not an apartment, though. It's not even close to being an apartment. Critical success. The good doctor finds a small vial of blue, liquid-like substance, which actually seems to glow. Wrapped on it, a small little note.
What's the note say?
The doctor reads the note.
It says, "Don't forget, Mrs. Mary."
Mrs. Mary, huh? Maybe that's the
Mrs.
Password must be related to this.
It's either a password or perhaps the dealer.
Doctor, would you by chance like to do a roll, now that you have the substance in hand, to see if you recognize it?
The good doctor looks closely to see if he recognizes the
Doctor, while you have never handled this material before, you do recognize it, as it is a substance which has been rumored to be somewhere within the mountains of Dorne, in the mind, in the deeper, lower recesses of dwarven mines. A illegal substance in these parts, known only as lyrium.
Lyrium?
Lyrium.
Lyrium, eh? Oh wait, does he say that? Or does he just know that?
He did. He openly said lyrium.
Oh, okay. Lyrium, huh? I wonder what the effects of it are. Outside of, I mean, I don't really know, considering that he's just kind of hopped up on all kinds of shit anyway.
well, when he took it, it restored his bones. It can be it might be some sort of healing
since
agent.
you are a doctor, I will say that you know this. The substance did not heal him so much as it set him, made him able to continue.
Sounds like a last
So
resort.
like any drug addict on heroin.
It
in
did
a way, I
have,
guess.
I will say, it did seem to have a sort of medicinal quality, but it didn't so much heal as it just sort of put things in place.
But, like, it reset his bones.
The
Right?
bones were, like, busted up, yes, but it, like, put them back in place, but it did not, like, they did not heal. They're just put where they should be.
Ah.
Okay.
So kinda
While
So-
we're in Busen, or when we get done with whatever we're doing in Busen, we should head up to the mountains and see if we can get more of the substance. I may be able to apply it to medical treatment, specifically in broken bones.
I mean, there's nothing saying we have to rush to Busen. I mean, maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know.
I can make it to where we have to rush to Busen.
I would prefer if you didn't.
Speaking of which, it is now evening.
All right. Well, let's let's go back to the hotel.
Very well. Is everyone in agreement? Hello, party, that means you.
Agreed.
Let's go back to the hotel.
Very well then. You travel back to the hotel, passing by your horse cart.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot about our horse cart.
Up through the inn, up to the upstairs rooms, of which there are 2 that you bought.
Right. You gonna buy your own room, Lucia, or
You have 2 rooms, Vidar.
what?
There's already 2 rooms that the 4-person party that you had was using.
Ah, right. So, okay. All right. Well, I'll go in my room, and I guess I'll start reading.
Which room do you pick, Vidar?
Which ones are there?
There is the room that you were using prior, and there was Dorvin's room.
I'll use Dorvin's room just this time.
Very well, you go into Dorvin's room. Doctor?
Wait,
I just came back from setting up things for.
Wait, I want to go back. Sorry, I want to go to the room I was staying in before.
Okay, you do so.
Since it's night time and I have my
By
stuff.
the way, Lucia, you basically, what you see in this is that Vidar is like, alright, well, I guess good night, and he walks into a room, then immediately walks out and is like, oh, wait, no, sorry, I wanted this one instead. Okay, good night, and then walks into a very identical-looking room.
But didn't he walk back out again?
I'm going to go search for a subject of my
Doctor,
cure.
Doctor, we are not ready for that yet.
We have no further business in this town.
You don't know that?
So you want to get yourself banned from ever returning.
I'll never know it was me.
Doctor, your sneak skill is like 11. Come on.
Since when did my abilities have numbers?
You're not very good at being stealthy.
The good doctor grabs his body-sized sack and leaves.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I guess it's just me then. Reading.
Lucia, there is a room that has been left that you may go into, if you want.
I would like to go into the already occupied room because I do not like being alone.
Ah, very well, you do so, and was probably a smart idea, as the other room was the one that a dead body was in.
Oh, hi, Lucia.
Hello.
I was
What
just
you reading?
Oh, it's this translation guide for to read this book. It's in this language I don't understand.
Ah. I don't understand many languages.
Ah, I know this one that I'm speaking. That's about it. Hope to learn another. So, you're not going to sleep in the other room?
I've been alone for so long that I'm enjoying the company.
Oh, I don't see any problem with that. I
Plus,
don't mind.
something seemed off about that room. The door was ajar. I didn't like the vibe it was giving me.
Yeah, well, there was a dead body in there, so, I mean...
Oh, what?
There was a dead body in there.
Alright then.
Just casually
Oh.
bring that up.
Oh, right. Our comrade, she died in that room. It was, kind of sad.
Did you loot her corpse though?
Should I do a sneak roll
Yeah.
to see if I
In
succeed?
the midst of your conversation, you hear outside, "Hey, you son of a bitch, get back here!" And you assume you know what that means.
Oh, no, he's gonna say another night in jail. But,
Well, at least that's one more night to enjoy the scenery.
huh? Scenery?
I was implying that there's not much to see in this town.
Oh, yeah, indeed. This does seem like a pretty dull town.
The only eventful thing is the blacksmith and the tough baby.
Yeah, I guess that's about it, actually. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna.
Should I do a sneak roll to get away from whoever's chasing me?
Critical failure. The good doctor will be spending tonight in jail again.
All right. Well, I keep on reading.
Give me
I
a
would like
roll,
to
Vidar.
go out.
Oh, you'd like to go out, Lucia? Where are you going? Vidar,
I would like
give
to
me that
go
roll.
out for a drink.
Very well. Lucia, you travel your way to the inn. Vidar, that roll.
Roll for what? Oh, the reading.
Yes, thank you for catching up with us.
36.
Very well. You learn some new things.
Yay!
You're slowly gaining a grasp of the language, but you're not proficient yet.
All right.
Lucia, you make your way back to the tavern of which you enter into, and it still seems to be rather bustling despite the time of day, that being nighttime now. Although it is decidedly far less active than it was when you were here earlier. Ah, you back again, hon, looking for some beer?
What's your strongest drink?
Whoa, now, lassie, I'm not sure you want none of that. But
How
if
much
you're
is
looking
it?
to... If you're looking to try it, we got blackout beer.
Oh Lord. Is that the stuff I drank?
You, I believe, called
No, that was
Killam
Killam.
beer.
That's right, Killam beer. Oh man, that was. Whew.
I would like a drink strong enough to get me feeling unlike myself, but not enough to knock me out.
Ah, then you don't want no blackout beer, I'll tell you that, lassie. All right, let me look behind the bar. I'll see what I can find. Here, I think this is more your speed.
Alright, how much is it?
It's 2 coppers.
Alright, I'll take 2 of them.
As you wish, lady. You are given 2 pints of a fairly girly-looking drink compared to the rest of the tavern's more dark, tar-like, viscous fluids.
Hey, wench!
Yeah?
You ripping me off? What is this shit? Trying to get smashed?
Listen, sweetheart, I ain't got time for no lightweights in here. You really think you can take the big leagues?
If you give me my money back.
Oh no.
Take these drinks. Give me the hardest thing you got.
Oh no.
Keep the money.
Oh no.
All right, I see how it is. Here. She gives you, instead, considerably about half-sized glasses, so about 2 half pints of blackout beer. The substance could only be described as tar. It is as thick and viscous as blackstrap molasses, yet somehow darker.
I'd like to down them both
bubbles.
as fast as I can.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get fucking date raped.
You want to down... Okay, let's do the first one. You try to down the first one. Give me a roll.
Alright. 15.
15. Somehow, you manage to successfully down the first half pint of knockout beer. It's very, very potent, though. I'm assuming you are going to attempt to drink the second as well.
Yes, I am.
Give me another roll.
35.
You pass out. like a corpse to the floor. Just face down into the dirt. You thought for a second you could handle it. After downing the second, you stand there teetering for a moment and then just lights out.
Alright.
I'm going to assume there's no point in the doctor drinking because he's immune to toxins.
Doctor, you're in prison.
I'm just assuming something.
Vidar is slightly curious as to where Lucia has gone, but he also doesn't know her that well, so he's like,
Wow, what a pitch.
Might as well continue reading.
Well, no, alright. I get up, I'm like, alright, where's she at? I figure she'd go to sleep by now. And I figure the only place to fraternize is the bar, so I go over there.
You enter into the bar. Lucia, high or low?
Hi.
Vidar, high or low?
Low.
Vidar, you enter in to see Lucia being dragged out a back door.
Oh, hey, Who's dragging her out?
You don't see because she is currently open. The door is closed.
Nope,
Like
I
into a back alley kind of back door.
Oh, shit. I run out there.
There is a group of 3 hooligans, one of which carrying Lucia's unconscious body.
Alright. I pull out my swords. Alright, guys. Fun's over. Not gonna do this.
Give me an intimidate roll.
Oh no, I need to work on my intimidate. $22. Shit.
They drop her body and run off into the streets.
Sweet. Didn't even have to kill him.
Well, if you had, that would have been bad for you.
Probably.
That would have been a brawl, not a... They were unarmed.
Oh, I know.
I don't think you do. There are laws.
Oh, that's right. Because they would be like, oh, you killed some guys.
Some unarmed guys, yes.
This one needs to take more care of herself. I pick her up, throw her over my shoulder, take her back to the room.
You begin traveling back to the room with her slung over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
How else am I supposed to carry her?
Just saying how you're carrying her.
Oh, okay. Alright. I go to my room.
You travel your way back towards the inn and have arrived at the inn and begin walking up the stairs, receiving a bit of a snicker from the innkeeper.
What he's laughing about. Alright. I go up to my room, and I just put her on her bed.
You give her a toss.
Alright, I do that, and then
She's kind of sprawled out all over the place, and decidedly you think to yourself, that's pretty good.
Yeah, good enough. Oh, actually, I throw a blanket on her, and then I, not like chokingly, like just like, you know. And then I go back to my bed, read a little bit, and then go back to sleep. No, I mean go to sleep.
What's happening?
I would assume you're out for the rest of the night.
You take a glance over and notice that she is unconscious, but seems to be mumbling utter gibberish to herself.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, I read and then go to bed.
So much reading?
What?
He wants to make sure he gets them books in. Now then, it is dream time, my favorite time of all. Are you ready, Vidar?
As always.
Oh boy, oh boy. You have a wonderful dream, Vidar. Just absolutely wonderful. You have a dream that you fall into a giant jar of jelly.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Strawberry jam. Absolutely divine. And you sink into the sticky substance.
Oh no.
But then you realize, oh no. It wasn't a jam at all. It was a trap. It was a red slime. A biggin. And all your clothes dissolve.
What? Not again!
What? Just your clothes.
Oh.
You notice it doesn't burn you.
What?
And in fact, it actually kind of feels nice.
Oh.
Maybe a little too nice.
What?
Yes.
Oh no.
In fact, you don't much like the way the jelly is making you feel.
Oh no!
You feel kind of violated.
Oh no!
Things get rather violent.
Right now?
Things get rather violent. In essence, you are jelly raped in your sleep.
Oh dear God, no! Not
And
jelly
that was
raped.
your dream, Vidar.
It was me.
That's what I said. I was like, oh no, see it in my sleep. Nah, she was knocked out.
Lucia, are you ready for your dream?
Yes.
I have such a wonderful dream for you. Just such a wonderful dream. You have a dream that bolts of lightning are shooting down from the skies above. And I don't mean like, just boom, boom, bam. I mean like effing rain. Fucking rain from the sky, but lightning bolts. Straight down from the sky. And you're hiding under a tiny boat. You don't know why this boat seems to be protecting you, but it is. And you're scared. But the tides are coming in quickly, but they're not water.
Our Lord who art
It's
in
tar.
heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. And give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses.
Your prayers seemingly fall on deaf ears as a tsunami of tar washes over the beach. But then you find yourself on top of a mountain, far, far above the clouds, looking down on the edge of just a small peak, with snow all around, and it's freezing cold, and the air is too thin to breathe, and you can't. You grab your throat, gasping for air, but there is none to be had. And you see, off in the distance, the wings of a great beast, and its roar causes the mountains to crumble beneath your feet, and you fall deep into the void.
Oh, damn.
And that is your dream. Awaken, party!
Huh?
It is the morning.
Oh, did the doctor have a really short dream? Oh, that's right, he doesn't.
He doesn't
sleep.
dream because he doesn't sleep.
Sorry, I went to pee really quick. I didn't catch the last end of everything. But
Head into
anyway,
the middle of the night. He has been singing in the jail cell all to himself.
Doctor, you have been released from your jail after your stint in it overnight. It is now early morning, and it is time for the funeral.
I wake up. Is Lucia?
Yes.
Hey, Lucia.
I need to change tactics.
What the hell do you want?
Oh, jeez.
By the way, Lucy,
Hey.
you have a killer hangover.
That's actually why I'm yelling, because I have a headache, Mr. DM.
Oh, no. All right. Hey, Lucia. Take better care of yourself.
Care?
Care? Yeah. Take better
Of
care of yourself.
myself?
Yes.
Yeah, in a million years.
Look, I can't be saving people in the middle of the night. Every night. I'm not Batman.
Just worry about yourself.
Well, okay, but you were probably gonna get raped by like 3 dudes last night if I didn't step in.
And?
I don't know. Maybe you would like to prevent that. Just
They'd
a
pay for
thought.
it later on.
I'm just saying, stopped it from happening. I mean, you don't have to care, but I mean, just I don't know.
You
I would
sure
assume-
care too much about my sexual endeavors.
What?
Because you don't have any.
Leave me alone, my head hurts.
Doctor, you're not there.
Yeah, doctor, shut the hell up.
Alright. Anyway, alright. Well, I mean, do whatever, but, geez, just try to be more careful, I guess. Anyway, I'll go out. Let's go to Iris's funeral.
Who?
Right, our dead comrade. The person I mentioned before died.
I don't think I have any business going there, but I will wait for after.
You don't have to go if you don't want to. I just figured we'd go, me and the doctor. Just a quick stop, and then we'll be on our way.
Yes, one of those quick funerals, as we all know that's a thing.
There's 2 people. How long is it gonna be?
Famous last words. The good Dr. Envidar sit through roughly a 2-hour-long sermon.
Oh my... Who's giving a sermon? It's one person.
The pastor.
Oh my gosh, okay.
And then, after his seemingly endless speech at the gravesite before lowering the the palming of the dirt, he says, "And now would the kin of the deceased like to say any words?"
I'll say something, I guess.
Yes,
I nearly chopped her head off with an axe.
Oh dear God! Would you just stop? Iris was a good friend. She was very tall. She was pretty good with a bow, and she was a good adventuring companion. And I'll miss her. Then did they do the thing where they like throw the dirt?
Yes.
Okay, I do the dirt thing. Then I walk off.
Doctor?
The doctor doesn't have much to say, so he just throws dirt onto it.
Very well. Then the morticians begin to shovel dirt onto the coffin, and the service ends shortly after.
Alright. Well, I guess we'll get... So, let's see. What should we do? Blue shit? Or other place?
You'll have to think of that next session, as we will end today's session there, I think.
Okay.